Gold doesn't give you a structure flip, it makes you wait on something else entirely. And Friday's session is a clean example of why that trips people up. So, quick context if you're new here, I'm Teddy. I trade ES and gold live using the same exact framework, and it's called RIMC. If you haven't seen the breakdown of what that actually stands for, there's a link in the description, and it's worth watching first since I'm not, re-explaining the whole thing here. This video is just one trade, start to finish on gold specifically. So this is the setup. Price built a range right here, as you can clearly see. Here we have the range and pulled into that level I'd already marked before the session opened. Nothing special about, the tag of the level itself. Price hits this level constantly. The tag, that's not the confirmation I want to see. It's just an invitation to start paying attention to the charts. And here's the part where most people get wrong the moment price touches a level like this. So here we are in the level, and with ES, I'm usually waiting and watching for a structure flip on the 15-second lining up with the 1 minute structure. And that's the confirmation tool I use there. Gold usually doesn't hand you that in the same way. It's set right at the level here with no actual structure flip to react to. And if you're trading gold looking for the exact same signal you use on ES, you'll either force an entry too early or miss the trade completely, waiting for something that, isn't coming. So instead of a structure flip, gold's trigger is either a sweep of the 1 minute structure, taking out the low before anything else happens. And I still use the same RIMC read underneath. I just incorporate liquidity sweeps of ranges and structure points into how it plays out on gold specifically. So this is usually where people either bail early or miss it completely. So here we are coming down below this low on gold. You can see here we swept the 1 minute low. So here is the trade. We long off the sweep and the inverse fair value gap. Here you can see there is a fair value gap. Here's a fair value gap. We inverse it, aka we break through it, and that becomes support. And risk is defined by the zone itself. Invalidation is a break back through it. So here we obviously target the high, the New York AM high, and from there it's just letting the framework do what it's supposed to do instead of managing the trade emotionally. Let's say we go in with 10 units here, and we put our stop loss below this low and our take profit at the high. So here we can see it ran, didn't need to touch it, didn't need to babysit the shark waiting for a reason to bail early, and it ran eventually then for about 3.52 hour. And when I'm this much in profit, roughly 2 hour, I usually move my stop. So here I move it just below the iFVG so price can, retrace and touch it. And this is the same framework as ES. I just lean on liquidity sweep of ranges and structure points for gold's confirmation instead of a structure flip. And that's the thing that actually trips people up when they try to trade multiple markets the exact same way. So they copy the signal instead of copying the read, Gold isn't going to give you a structure flip because that's not how gold moves. Enforcing an ES read onto gold chart is how you either enter way too early or miss trades that were actually there. So here we can see price pulling back a bit. Here's where I moved my stop since as we already are 2 hour in profit, why would we keep risking that would be like risking 3 hour. So here price pulls back up, boom, we get tied up, a full take profit. And that's all trade, level sweep, iFVG entry, and we got 3.39 R. No indicators, no signal doing the work, just waiting for the market to actually show me what it's going to do before actually executing anything. So if you want to see this in real time instead of after the fact, I run a live trading session in the Discord, and link to that will be in the description. And that's where the trades like this one actually gets called and marked up live, not recapped after the fact.